coming today. I think it's been such a beautifully warm fall that it's so tempting to go outside and move and do things. And I hope that you'll still do that too, because that little burst of fresh air and daylight is so good on our nervous systems, our skin, pretty much all of our systems, really. So, you know, enjoy the weather while we have it. And otherwise, I'm really glad that you're here and ready to move and be present with yourself for a little while. So with that said, how can we be present right now sitting in a chair? So, well, I sit down a lot. What's the difference? Well, for a start, we can make little tiny changes that can shift our nervous system. So if we put the hands onto the lap and the feet are flat on the floor, and just get a sense of where your head is in space. And one way to help that is to see where are your ears in relation to your shoulders. Do you feel if your head is jutting a little forward, rarely jutting back, maybe? Or is one ear a little to one side or one to the other? So just get a sense of your posture. And then we're grounding through the sensations of the feet and the floor. So feel the temperature and texture of the floor under your feet. And then feel the temperature, the texture of your legs under your hands, the fabric of your clothing and of your skin and muscular tissue. You can also take a quick glance at any tension in your jaw, where your tongue is sitting in your mouth. And all of these bring us into the moment together with the sensation of breath moving in and moving out of your nose. And we can attune to sounds, which is also very grounding. Any sounds in the room? And any sounds around outside that might be traffic or birds or any outdoor further away sound. And then we'll begin to move with the breath, and from this grounding space, open to potential, to possibilities. So with your next breath in, let the palms gently open up. And with the breath out, the palms press down. As you hear your breath a little, as you do this, breathing in, palms up. Welcoming. Exhale, palms down. Exhale a little longer if you can. Again. And if you want to make any sort of audible sigh, that's the next invitation. Perhaps open the arms a little more, breath in. Palms down. Oh. Again. Oh. So we feel safe and grounded. Next, begin to open a little more, and that might mean lifting the chin. So as you breathe in, lift the chin, palms out. Exhale, chin down, and oh. Breath in. Breath out. Oh. Oh. Begin to take this into more of a cat and cow, but out the arms as well, opening the chest, arching into the back, and then rounding and curling in. Invite this flow to follow your breath. And to start to feel your tail moving freely, back and forth. What if the movement could be even more fluid, free, opening up to your potential today? Give yourself 2 or 3 more. Enjoying your spinal flexibility, fluidity, perhaps a sense of joy in moving your body today. Good, super. Let the arms hang by the sides and we'll move into some side bending. So doing what you can, but feeling there's an openness on one side and a compression on the other. Can you sense that? Nice and simple, but you're taking the breath with you. Very nice. We're going to switch that around into some rotation. So wrap your arms around yourself and begin to turn and twist the body. How's your breath flowing? It doesn't have to match one move with one breath. Just feeling fluid and maintaining the freedom of the breath. I'm going to twist it to one side, hold on to your leg or the chair or both. Turn your head, give yourself 3 deep, full breaths. And again, if you want to make that, so the breath comes out through the mouth if you want to. Letting it go. Super, bringing it through center and taking your seated twist to the other side. So good for massaging the organs, good for your spine, feeling the breath move you. And maybe that, feels good. Come back in to center. Let's take a breath in, lift the shoulders up. Exhale again. Letting it go. Breath in. Letting it go. One more lifetime. Lift the shoulders. Little tense, and then letting go, letting go. Roll the shoulders. A lot of freedom there. And we're going to give it a nice boost by taking the right hand to the left shoulder and squeezing and sponging that shoulder while we roll. So we've got an extra boost by creating more circulation, more hydration all around the muscle while we move the muscles. Let's add a little movement of the arm with it. Can we let the arm flow? Little backstroke. You've got the feedback too under your hand of what's happening in that. So feels nice. We can do a little front crawl on that side while we squeeze and sponge. Lovely. And then tap all around that arm while you move the arm. Give that arm a shake in all dimensions. And then with the arms just both resting at the side, let's see if that made any change into the ease of moving the arm. So let that arm float up and back down. And again, let it float up and down. See, in your nervous system, if you compare that to the other side and lift the arm, it feels a little heavier or a little less coordinated on the other side. So I'm just giving my brain that feedback. You might not feel a difference, but you know, we have to practice doing that to actually let that work. So let's just find that on the other side. Sponge your shoulder. Your hand is on the muscle, not the bone so much. While you roll the shoulder, and we're thinking fluidity, blood flow, flow of fluid between cells, in and out of cells even. And yes, I do think of those things. It's a little crazy, but better than I could think of other things. So we can add the arm and again, feeling, giving feedback with your hand, the shoulder blade, you feel that moving. And then we can take that in the other direction, feel that movement, nice and easy, fluid. And we'll tap the arm while we move the arm with your lovely joints, elbows. Hi, good morning. And to the wrist, to the shoulder. And then we shake that out. Different dimensions, nice and floppy muscle. flopping about the bone. And then drop the arms by the sides. And let's just see if that upgraded the experience of lifting the arm on that side. It feels much smoother for me. Yeah, I like it. I feel 10 years younger just by doing that with my arm. Okay, so that's getting us a little bit ready, I think, to do some sun salutations. So can we lift both arms up? Pretty nice, pretty easy. Can we open the wings? Nice. I think we are ready to do that. So sit nice and tall, and let's get the breath moving with the body in all different dimensions. So breath in, arms rise. Exhale, spread the wings. Breath in. And breath out. Breath in. Goalpost arms, nice and open and wide. Beautiful. Hinge it forward as you breathe in. Exhale, fold it all the way down. Maybe you reach the shins, the ankles, or the toes today. What we got? Breath in, lift your head and chest. Breath out and fold. Nice deep folds. Breath in, right arm swings out to the side. Turn your head. Exhale, back down. Breathe in, other side, turn and twist. Exhale, back down. Breathe in, rise all the way up, 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 up. Lovely stretch toward the left as you pull the right wrist to the left. Ah, that feels good. Breath in center. Breath out, let's go the other side. Oh. And if you like to make that little noise, so good. Reminds us we feel good coming back to center. Bring the arms back to goalposts. Up arms. Feel nice and wide in the fingers. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Reach it all the way up and see if you can climb a rope. Maybe you're lifting your butt cheek from the chair, getting this lovely axial length through your spine, space between the vertebrae. Look at you. So much space. Super. Give it a little shake out. Hands back to the left. Just ground for 2 or 3 breaths. Sense your body. Feel your body. Ready for round 2. Let's go. Breath in, rise up. Exhale, spread your wings. Inhale to rise. Exhale, spread your wings. Inhale, rise. Exhale, goalpost arms. Nice open in the chest. Breath in, hinge forward at your hip joint. Breath out, fold down, down, down. Breath in, lift the head and chest. Breath out, fold. Breath in, right arm comes to the side, turn your head. Exhale down. Breath in, other side. Exhale down. Breath in, rise all the way up. Take the right wrist across, pull it over. Nice stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale, let's go to the other side. Big stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale, goalpost arms. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Then reach it up, climb your rope. Super. Give it a little shake out. And then we'll play a little bit here, coming forwards and then lifting up the feet if you can. So if you just want to lift up your heels, you could just lift your heels. And then in addition, if you want to do it, take the arms forward and see if you can have that little hover balance, lifting your feet. Super. 2, 3 more. You got it. And 1 more. And back. Super. Shake it out again. Give a little shake of one leg. Give a shake of the other leg. Good. Let's see if we shifted the energy a little bit there. We're going to take 1 more round of sun salutation and add in a few little variations that, again, work a little on the core and on our hip flexibility. Are you ready? Breath in and out. Breath in and out. Nice and vibrant through your body. Breath in Breath out, goalpost arms, open across the chest. Lovely. Breath in, hold, hinge forward. Breath out, fold down. Breath in, lift the head and chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the right arm out. Just a little more maybe. Exhale down. Inhale, sweep out the left. Exhale down. Inhale, coming all the way up, 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 up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Lovely goalpost arms, nice open chest. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. And to the left. Inhale, center. Reach it up. Climb the rope. Now see if you can hover. Little butt cheek off the chair. Do it, you can do it. Good, 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 good. So we're going to vary it a little bit. Arms are up. And then we take the right leg forward and reach. And opposite arm to leg. The little high kickers. Reach what you can reach. Good job. Then we'll vary it a little bit here. So kind of goalpost arms, and then we'll lift the knee and take opposite elbow to the knee. Finding those across the hemispheres of your brain. Fantastic. One more each side. Beautiful. And goalpost arms. Take the feet a little wider here, and we are now amazing goddesses. Find your breath. Feel the energy. Super. Bring the hands back down to the legs. Right elbow toward the right side. Let the left arm hang down. And we'll do some more of those nice body twists. So turning the body, looking up as if you've got a little mirror in your hand. And then float that hand down and touching to the knee. Breath in. Turn, open, open, open. And repeat, touch back down to the knee. One more to open. And this time we'll hold it there, breath or so. Turning the body, the head. Great stuff. Bring that back down. Shift it to the other side. So open, turn, 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 turn. And we can do this nice movement with the breath. Breathing out, bring the hand down to touch the knee. Folding in. Breath in, unfold and fold. And exhale, fold back in. One more, unfold. Hold it there if you can. Take a nice deep breath. Super, bringing that back into center, both hands onto the legs, and then circle out. So getting the spine nice and fluid and flexing. And switching your direction. Very, very nice. So let's center it, bring the feet back together. So we're going to do a nice lunge in the chair to work on opening the hip to be a little more open this way, which we'll also do some standing and add that into standing if you'd like to. So first of all, turn out your legs toward the right and hold the back of the chair. And then your left leg is going to come down. Now, some people do different things with their feet here. It depends on the flexibility of your feet. I've got my toes kind of tucked under, but some of you might prefer to have your toes like flat. It's up to you. But what we're looking for is getting as much openness into the front of the hip here as we possibly can. So you're lengthening down through your knee. And by the way, I'm more or less on one butt cheek. So this butt cheek's not touching a lot of the chair. So we've got a nice openness here. Hold on to the chair because I'm going to shoot up the same side arm up and a little bit across toward the back of the chair. And I've got my fingers are sort of reaching as if they're trying to poke something a little bit, just to get that extra pull through the side of the body, but accommodate to what feels good for you. And perhaps the most important thing is to tag along the breath, let the breath enhance the pose. Stretching you even more on the inhale and softening you a little on the exhale. And again. Excellent. Bring that hand all the way back and down. Lovely. Shall we try that on the other side? So settle in, you know where to go a little bit more now you've done it. Hold the back of the chair. Try not to have too much of this butt cheek, the outer cheek on the chair. Bend into the front leg here. Knee comes straight down as you can. And then is it different with the foot? So I also see some people do one thing on one side and a different on the other. So just be aware of your foot shape too. And then can we stretch that out, reaching the arm up, 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 while you reach the knee down. And this is a great stretch. So use the breath to make even more. Enjoy. That little reach of your fingertips beyond into outer space. Super, bring that all the way back and down. We're going to come back into some of those moves to get us out of the chair. And, you know, if you don't want to be out of the chair today and we do our lunge, standing lunge, you can do that same exercise again just to get the benefits of opening in the front of the hip. So for those who like to stand today, well done, good. Very healthy thing to do as long as your knees are happy with what we're going to do. We're going to do 5 sit and stands and then do a couple of standing stretches. So if you don't want to do that already, shifting the weight into your feet, having the feet a little bit tucked under the chair so that you're getting your over your base of support easily. So whenever you're ready, I'm going to do a little standing up. Yeah. Nice and fluid, and we've got these lovely flat hip creases here. Good job. Let's put the hands to the thighs and slowly come down. Nice and slow. Soft landing. All right, are you ready for the second one? Nice sound effect for you. So then we're going to deeply fold, take your butt back, your knees don't go forward, your butt goes back and wide, bringing you into a soft landing. Okay, next one, nice and swift, up we go. And could we sit down swiftly? That's the next question. Could we do the next fast? And fast, but still soft landing, and then up we go. We did it. I think we did it. Oh, I like one more. I like it. Fantastic. Good job. All right, then we'll come to the back of the chair. And yeah, so, you know, when we're seated, we're in this very folded position, and we want to also have some extension into the hip joint. So left leg is going to go back. Right leg, you can bend a little bit. So there's a little bit of a bend. And just gently rock a little back and forth. So I'm waking up those joints in the foot now. Big toe flexor. A little bit, a little bit. And then see if we can get this lunge position. And of course, you know, can come back to that pose we're doing in the chair if this is too much. But get a nice, strong front leg. And if the left leg is back, then we can take up the left arm and we're in a lunge position. So there's always options for everyone. You might prefer not to challenge your balance anymore and enjoy the stretch. Or you might want to bring both arms up. That's also an option. And saying no is an option, by the way. And another option might be to turn the palms up to the ceiling. So your hands are interlaced and your palms are up. And that's another option. So dial it up or down according to your needs today. Find your breath. Feel feet on the floor. Feel how they're connecting you. Back heel is lifted though if you can. Release the arms down. Interlace behind if you can. And if you cannot, you hold your chair and you take one arm back. If you can, both arms. Just lift your chest a little. Just a tiny nudge of the chin up. Just a little. Aha. Release. Hands touch down. Pedal it out a little bit. Go on your little march. Going on a hike. So always check in. Be responsible for yourself. Kind to yourself. So when I give you options, it doesn't mean to say do those options. It's say you could try. And if you feel afraid or anxious or it hurts, don't do it, please. And so let's just take the right leg back and just explore rocking a little back and forth. So that means also you're feeling your feet are moving, like are your heels coming off the ground or your toes coming off the ground? What do you feel? And then we can set up with our lunge, and the distance of the legs in the lunge is again up to you. I'm going to take the foot a little further back, heel is up, and you bend into your front leg. You feel all of these muscles super strong, quad muscles, right? Is your back foot lifted, your back heel lifted, I mean? See if you can. Now the leg that's back, we're going to take that same side arm up, and this is where you get to make your variations. I say, I'm reaching my fingers up, 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 and the heel back is a lovely stretch. Or you might want to explore the balance of lifting both arms if that feels interesting. And then we want to feel the breath. And those who might like to could interlace the fingers and push the palms up, feeling an even, extra pull through the body. Creating strong legs, a little balance challenge. And then bringing the arms down, interlacing behind you if you want to, or you take one arm behind you. Lift the chest. And a little chin up. Breath is flowing. You feel it? Lovely. Release. Touch in. Pedal it out a little through the legs. Good, good, good. I think I'll do a warrior pose today. So the difference between a lunge and a warrior, there's a couple of different things. You take your left leg back. This time, the whole foot is on the floor. So the heel is down. Front leg bends at about 90 degrees if you can. And what you might notice here is when a lunge, you're straight forward, but here you're a little bit of an angle. You can maintain that angle in your pelvis, but try to twist your spine to face forwards if you can. Give you a different sensation of stretch at the front of the hip, maybe. And then again, arm choices. You could take one arm up, or you could take both arms up into warrior pose. And I think the sound of warrior could easily sound like warrior pose. So make sure you're a warrior, not a warrior. All is good, all is well. Find the breath. Feel your feet on the floor, how energy is drawn from the earth up through your feet, to your legs, to your center. Shoot that energy up all the way through your fingertips. You got this. Excellent. Bring the hands back, touch down, step it up. We'll do that on the other side. So part of the issue, I think, with warrior, different to lunge, is that the foot is down. The pelvis is a little turned out, a little bit. Front leg about 90 degrees. But even though the pelvis is a little turned out, get your ribs facing forward. So you're facing the front of the chair. Then check your balance. Strong legs, maybe one or both arms are lifted. And sensing your feet. Perhaps you could change your perspective. Imagine what you look like from the ceiling. You picture it? And then we can bring the arms down and interlace behind you. Lift the chest. Lift the chin. Lovely. Let it go. Hands touch onto the chair. Stepping up. We'll do a little upward and downward dog. So lifting the heels, lift the chin, lift the chest. How much do you need to hold for balance? I don't know. You let it go for a second or two. And then heels come down and we walk the legs back and into downward dog. And there's always variations here for whoever you are and whatever the day is presenting. You could touch lower on the chair, or some of you might like to do this at the wall or onto the mat itself into a full downward dog. It's up to you. Mostly, do you feel that you can breathe comfortably? we're coming all the way back to the chair to upward dog again. So lift your heels, lift your chest, lift your chin. And softening the heels back down to the ground. So we'll take a forward fold. And for that, I'm going to use the chair the other way around. And so you can come into what looks like a downward dog kind of thing. Or you can start to come onto your elbows, to your forearms, and let your head rest down. So here's a kind of start a forward fold. And we're looking for not rounding in your lower back. Can you be a little straighter in your lower back? Feel the curve in your lower back, I should say. Just give a moment to let the head just hang a little and the jaw to unclench and the breath to flow. So if you have keep your right forearm down on the chair, sweep out with your left arm and just turn. So we do this in the chair, but you can also do this using the chair. Let's sweep that all the way back and try on the other side, turning the arm out, turning your head, feeling your breath. Lovely. Bringing it back into your forward fold. And you can use the chair or you can put your hands onto your shins or your thighs instead, coming a little deeper into the forward fold. So as your legs get used to the stretch. So either hands on the chair or you're a little more folded, up to you. Now take a bend into your legs. Push the earth away from you, coming all the way up, 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 reaching it up, letting the arms rise up, and coming into a side bend to the right, stretching that whole way through your body. Oh, that feels so good. Coming in through center and across to the other side. Ah, beautiful. Come through center, release the arms down. So let your arms swing a little here. And allow some little dips into your knees, so little bends into your knees while your arms swing. So nice and easy. You can do one arm forward and the other arm back, and just coordinating that with bending into the knees just a little. Don't have to go too far. The easy arms. All right. So we'll just take that as a little prep into chair pose. So we'll be coming back into the chair, and you'll need your strap handy if you've got a strap handy. But before we sit down, let's just try chair pose. So the arms can just gently swing a little forward, widen across your bottom, widen across your bottom. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Coming all the way up. And again, sitting it down a little more. 3, 2, 1. Swinging the arms up. And last one, we're coming into chair pose. Counting it to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Easily sitting down. Very nice. Good job. Fantastic. Take the legs wider and circle it out. Changing your direction. And I hope this is a good excuse for you to somehow find your strap or your belt or whatever you have that is on the floor. All right, so we'll take the strap around the ball of the right foot, and we're just going to do a little lifting and lowering for the hip joint. So you lift your knee towards your belly and down. So you're super foldable here, super foldable. And if you can notice, is your spine moving much? So try not to move your spine too much. So you could be doing like bending in like this or something. See if you can have the independence of the hip joint. Very good. Then we'll add a stretch of the leg. Hug in, stretch out. Hug in, stretch out. And then we're going for holding it out then. Sit up tall. And you don't have to hold your leg too high, right? Just to wherever you can that feels doable. No strain. Pull your toes towards you if you can. Sitting up tall, finding your breath. And of course, breathing in through the nose if you can, but sometimes it's nice to sigh out and make a little noise. We'll take the strap into the right hand and just open and close the gate a few times. Getting that lovely stretch coming into your inner thigh. And again, are you still sitting up tall? Maintain it if you can. Then we'll keep the leg out to the side and open out with the opposite arm and turn to look at your hand. And just explore if you can go a little further back into the twist, but just to where it feels good. Challenge, but some sense of satisfaction just through feeling good and moving your body. Let's bring the hand and the leg back to meet in the center and take that across your body. And we're in a delicious twist now. So there's a nice stretch into the outer thigh, then turning the spine. Giving a nice squish of your digestive organs. Use your breath. Very nice. Bring it all back into center. Take away the strap, put it on the other leg, and just give some touch sensation to that leg. So as if you want to peel off a stocking, a big sock, feel the leg as you just stroke down across your joints, your muscles. What do you pass by? Your knee, your shin, your strong leg muscles that you've worked today. Good, and then we'll give that a little pat. Congratulations, well done. And, again, just notice for a moment sensations in that leg compared to the other leg. Might have a sense of aliveness or just a sense of more comfort. All right, we're going to do the other side. Worries. So catch the fish of your foot. Gotcha. And then we're going to do a little bit of hip flexibility. So you're hinging at the hip joint as you lift the knee. See the knee lift? You can hold the strap, however feels supportive. Nice and easy. And then can we also extend and bend and lift? Extend and bend and lift. I'm trying to do this purely through the hip joint, not your back making movements here. Are we ready to stretch? Let's stretch. So sit tall. Relax your shoulders as you're sitting in this supported stretch. What's the point of the stretch? Well, what do you feel? Where do you feel things? And then you'll have the point of the stretch. I'm guessing for some of you, it's a sensation at the back of your knee or calf or thigh. And you can modify that by exploring, drawing your toes a little more towards you and pushing your heel forward. That definitely gives a different feel, a little more. Follow the breath. And then we'll take the strap into the same side hand and do a little open and close the gate. Great. Let's see if we can hold that there and then find this lovely diagonal opening through the midline. Actually take the arm a little further back, turn ahead. And feel the breath. Bring the hand and the leg back into center, crisscross the hand that's holding the strap, and we'll take ourselves into the twist. It's the stretch now, perhaps along the outer thigh a little bit. And then feel the body open, open, turn. Use the breath, do the work. Bring everything back into center. Leg can come down, strap can be put to the side, and we'll just give that same touch attention. And there are many ways to do this. You could caress, circle, massage, or follow on from the hip flexibility by seeing, can you fold all the way down and feel across the joints, warming and kind of tenderizing. Lovely. And then coming into our seat, just sitting nice and tall. Take a breath in and let the chin rise up, the stretch to the throat. And exhale, bringing the chin back down to the chest. Try that a few times with your breath, leading up the chin and the chin pressing down. You're nodding yes. Smooth, free, fluid, yes. There's always room for a yes today. Something you like, something you care about, something that makes you feel happy, fulfilled. And we'll find our chin to neutral, and there's always something to say no to as well. So you can turn your head one way, and then the other. And again, and turn to each side. No, I'm going to say no to today. Head to center. And then always leave room for a maybe. We can go, oh, maybe. Ear to a shoulder. Easing up and to the other ear to the shoulder. And we'll do that one more time, ear to shoulder. And last one, ear to shoulder. Bring the head to center, place one hand on top of each other at the back of your neck. Give a little squeeze of your neck as you gently move the head in whatever way feels interesting. A little sponging of the neck, feels so good. All right, and then I'm going to take fingers to the jaw, massage your jaw. Maybe a little yawn comes, that's nice. Super. Take out the hands after that. And then bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Let's come back to how we started of grounding the body. Get a feel of the feet on the ground. And the feel of your breath moving your chest and your belly. Bringing us to a place of safety and connection to self. All is well. All is safe. I am here. Say that to ourselves, I am here. All is safe and all is well. We can bring the hands together and to the heart, and it's a joy to share movement with you. I hope you enjoy the practice and feel you've moved a few things along in your body and in your mind. And I'll say namaste.